Hey, what's going on YouTube? You got Stud Style Tarot back up in the building. What's going on? As y'all can see, I'm over here listening to Spirit Radio, and somebody over here still got some things that they need to know or need to learn how to love a woman. Because I'm telling y'all, as I clear the table, we got somebody who just might be running from their shadow. That's why they still got some things they need to know, right? Or need to learn. Because somehow, this is somebody who thought they could get rid of you, end you, for possibly walking away from them, ghosting them, leaving them. But as you can see, they still watching. They still stalking. I got the double confirmation of the stalking from 2 decks. Somebody's watching you because they on the rebound. Wow. So the person that they may have got with came together and was doing death magic with is now on the rebound? Thinking about coming towards you, but they not ready for someone like you. We got WAYS by Janae Aiko. Now see, she done got the periods all, W.A.Y. So you know that stands for something when they do that. But after still trying to figure out how to love a woman, okay, here we go. We got some lyrics on this one. It says, at 44 minutes to 4, an angel walked up to my door, opened the windows to my soul, told me he thinks that I should know there's no slowing down as the globe spins round and round. You gotta keep going. Better keep going. Better keep going. You gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Hey, you know how she be doing that? You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. You better keep going. If there's one thing that I learned while in those county lines, is that everything takes time. You have gotta lose your pride. You have gotta lose your mind just to find your peace of mind. You have gotta trust the signs. Everything will turn out fine. So why aren't you smiling? Why aren't you smiling? Life can get wild when you're caught in the whirlwind, lost in the whirlwind. You're chasing the wind. You gotta understand, there's really no end. There's really no beginning. There's really no real. There's really no pretending. There's really no fail. There's really no winning. 'Cause nothing really is, and everything really isn't. Now this is just too deep for me right here. With the ways, maybe somebody's nasty ways led them to doing dark magic. Y'all, this album cover, somebody look like they're in the middle of the ocean, all up in their feelings, huh? Right now. 'Cause a lot has happened. And maybe this is someone who knows they done did some bad things that are haunting them in this shadow run energy, running from shadow work, refusing to face and heal the darker parts of yourself. I can't stress it enough, collective, the importance of healing. When I began my healing journey, because I was heartbroken. But see, when you got somebody who feels like you leaving them is you doing something to them because they're breaking your heart, that's kind of sinister right there. It really is. You know, you breaking a vicious cycle with somebody, a vicious karmic cycle, which is why I think Spirit is now blessing you with the next one, because that's the name of the song that's playing. You on to the next one. You see that? Instrumental. No words. Still not talking to somebody. But they watching you. And now they said they on the rebound, collective. What's up? What's good? Ooh-wee. I gotta say my prayer, y'all. Angels, ancestors, and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown, Spirit, sending any negative energy my way, return it to the sender, Spirit, and bind it to him 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, Ashe. Now, right now, the song Avenue just came up on Spirit Radio. And this is given as somebody could be driving by your house, doing drive-bys, watching you, trying to find an opportunity to talk to you because they on the rebound, right? This is somebody who we know is guilty. Guilty of associating with a practitioner. Guilty of being part of a coven, right, collective? Like a group of people, you know, that may have been into the occult. This is somebody who could see you having a breakthrough in your life pushing beyond your comfort zone and discovering new capabilities, allowing yourself to be open and grow stronger through transparency. Somebody could see you doing this as they peeping through the wind, through the peephole. You know, these are people who don't have access to you. They on the other side, right? Peeping. Maintains a facade and guard your privacy with care. Keeping secrets might protect you for a while, but they won't last. Somebody who been keeping secrets from you, and maybe them secrets is that they really were very dark. Running from their shadows now. But still trying to watch you. Isn't that crazy? Still trying to see what you got going on. This is somebody who just might be thinking about giving you an unexpected surprise. Uh-oh. We got payback at the bottom. Oh, wow. How did that happen? How did Spirit even tell me to pick up that deck and show you that when this was already the bottom of the deck? Wow. That unexpected surprise could have been this person getting karma. Who for doing this spell work here? Maybe that unexpected surprise is that the spell work's been coming back on them. This card says, surprise, that's spark, introspection, and lead to emotional breakthroughs. Oh, it says surprises, I'm sorry. Surprises that spark introspection and lead to emotional breakthroughs. Unseen moments of joy that challenge your perception of what truly matters. Unexpected joys reveal hidden depths and profound connections. Maybe Spirit is giving you an unexpected surprise. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Now, I do see the 57 on this card, which equals 12, which 12, just that fast, y'all. I think that's the Hangman. You getting an unexpected surprise while someone else is stuck in the Hangman. Yep, 12 is the Hangman. You about to start getting unseen moments of joy that challenge your perception of what truly matters. Interesting. Okay. An unexpected surprise. Hopefully it's not this person who's on the rebound right here. Trying to come in with a whole new disposition. Is that the unexpected surprise? Okay, Spirit, I see it. Money worship in the upright and crossing. This card says, self-interest rules decisions and disregards fairness. Values are for sale to the highest bidder. Money comes first, and ethical concerns come second. Wow, you see this, y'all? Let me make sure y'all can see it good in the camera. See, yeah, sometimes I'll be having to stand up for y'all. It's okay, because I want to make sure y'all see the card. This is somebody who puts money first, collective. All they care about is money. They don't care about their values or ethics or... This is somebody who ain't got no integrity. Okay? Wow. We got malfunction at the bottom of the deck. Hesitant to address the underlying issues. The cracks begin to widen. Fear leads to neglect, and neglect breeds chaos. Worry clouds your ability to act. Somebody over here malfunctioning, y'all. Having a malfunction. Because all they cared about was money. All they cared about was themselves. Now they breaking down. Look, you having a breakthrough and somebody's breaking down, y'all. Because all they cared about was money. Yeah. They didn't care about love. But now them cracks that they already had are starting to widen, right? Come on, Spirit, really? How should I take it? I almost want to take it the way it fell. But if I turn it this way, y'all, right, if it fell like that, somebody who's a Sisyphus, it looked like it wanted to be in the upright, y'all. Right? It looks like it wants to be in the upright. I'm like, I wonder how it would have looked if I would have turned it over like this. It still looks like it's trying to be in the upright, y'all. But, ooh, it fell out funny. I'm telling you, like, this is somebody who might not be straightforward. Like this is somebody who's deceptive. It fell out right. Like I'm telling you, like, this is somebody who puts on a good show for real. Like Sisyphus endlessly pushing a boulder up the hill only for it to roll back down, making endless sacrifices for someone who doesn't appreciate it. A hopeless cycle of exertion and defeat. Wow, y'all see that? This is a Sisyphus, huh? That runs from their shadow. Endlessly pushing a boulder up the hill. This is somebody who got a lot of emotional weight. Because that's their heart, right? All these emotions, this emotional weight, pushing it up the hill only for it to roll back down on them. Wow. And they over here making endless sacrifices now for someone else who doesn't even appreciate it. When I guess this weight, this boulder that keeps running back down the hill on them is all these feelings of love, right? All these emotions. that they feel for this outer space connection. You know, like you're out of reach now. Across distances, the miles may seem vast, but the connection transcends space. And trust that what's meant for you will find its way. This is somebody who still feels like you're meant for them. And it'll find its way. Like, you gonna come back to them, huh? Certain events are impossible to avoid, and they drastically shape your future. Embrace the uncertainty, knowing that serendipity works in your favor. This could also be Spirit telling you, you about to get a whole new connection with somebody that you don't even know right now, right? Look, the unexpected surprise. Remember we saw that? Spirit just might be granting you a cosmic outer space love, a past life love coming from across the distance in terms of, you know, a past life. Because someone is a Sisyphus and running from their shadow work. I'm telling you, collective, somebody who only cared about money, they didn't care about love. So they kept pushing that love that they felt like they were burdened with. You know, it was a burden for them to feel the feelings that they had. Because this is somebody who doesn't care about their feelings, right? All they cared about was money. They worship money. Now look at the two cards that came out, collected, for the third position. Wow. Not the twin flame card, the actual twin flame card. But we got a card that's covering that. Let's see, y'all. Consumerism. Wow. We can't make it up, right? Focuses on material wealth and neglects true happiness. Unending desire for more and satisfaction is elusive. Wow. Look how Spirit is talking about your twin flame. They too caught up in consumerism. This I just heard Spirit say glutton. They're a glutton. You know, they overindulge. You know, all they care about is, once again, getting money. They don't have any values. You know, remember, values are for sale to the highest bidder. Money comes first, and ethical concerns. And ethical concerns come second. This is somebody who ain't got no morals, no values. All they care about is indulging in themselves. Just trying to get to the money. Neglects true happiness. Unending desire for more. Like, this is somebody who's never satisfied. Look, satisfaction is elusive. Like, you'll never know that they're satisfied. Wow. Come on now, Spirit, talk to them. Guidance from above. You see that? This is somebody who, ooh. Now y'all see what Spirit left on the table. Mature man. We got the number 5 on the card, which that's Emperor energy, right? This Emperor energy. Somebody who, we keep seeing it, they feel like you they twin flame. But this is a twin flame that went rogue on you. Okay, they went AWOL. Because all they cared about was money. They went so far as to start doing black magic. Because this is somebody who is trying to do a destiny swap now. Right? If we've been seeing you, high priestess energy, let's follow the story. You know, coming into this abundance, right? You know, Spirit blessing you because you chose you. You know your worth now. You're standing in your power. You're like, I'm not going back to somebody who is like this. They're running from their shadow work. They're still attached to demons. This love of money. Never being satisfied ever. Because all they care about is money. Collective. Your spirit guide said, your willingness to be open of the connection. Willingness to be open of the connection brings graceful understanding and enhances your presence. Clarity arrives when you allow yourself to be receptive. 32 is another 5 here at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you are now this mature man. You're standing in your emperor energy. Wow. Let's keep going, right, collective? Because that's the card Spirit's telling me to take. Ooh, really? Okay, Spirit. Look, that one jumped, so I'm taking it. Wow. Ice King. 42 is 6. 6 is the Lover's card. Wow, y'all. Earth Angel at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, it's the same story. It's given. You have a Sisyphus, twin flame, who sees you as this earth angel. And Spirit is really trying to warn you of somebody who's only out for money. They gonna drain you of your money. The consumerism is You know, this person consuming your money if you get with them. Spirit just gave me 2 cards for the twin flame card, y'all. Divinity, work, labor, efforts. Collective, we got 11 here. 9 plus 2 is 11, and 38, 3 plus 8 is 11. I think you have stepped into your divinity, and you are being blessed once again because you're putting in the work. You became the light worker. Now you're reaping a good harvest, and they see you, this Ice King, Emperor energy. Someone who still feels like they supposed to, you know, have money, or they're being driven by money, wanting to be this rich guy in your life, knowing that if they can get back into your life, they'll become a rich guy. But see, Spirit, man, with all these messages here, this could be Spirit showing you another choice in lovers right here in this King of Pentacles energy. 13 on the card. 13 is the death and rebirth. You know, there could have been an ending, right? Because somebody thought that they could put an ending to you with that magic. And now here Spirit goes sending in your new 11 energy. Here go your real twin flame right here. And now this Ice King is being the other choice in lovers. Mature man is Emperor energy. This could be Spirit telling you that you was about to get an emperor. But at the same time, this Ice King feels like he's your emperor, which is how you're getting a new choice in lovers. With that 6 being on this card, 4 plus 2 is 6. This Ice King is now another choice in lovers for you. But you about to get this rich guy coming in after this ending with this Ice King here. Wow. Look how the numbers played out on that. And then we got 11 for the twin flame. Okay, I'll take them. Consumerism. Yeah, here we go. This person could be in bondage right now. Spirit could be saying that this person is trapped somewhere else. They're in bondage and they're crying. Spirit could also be saying that they need to work on their self-love. But oh my God, y'all, this is crazy. 8 plus 6 is 14. And then we got 5 plus 9 is 14. That's that Earth Angel energy. Didn't we see Earth Angel at the bottom of the deck? At one point when I split the deck, I remember seeing that Earth Angel energy. But wow, we got 11 and 14 here. I gotta see what's at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Enamour. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 is Hermit. Yeah. This could be you still in Hermit Collective. Mm-hmm. Single. This could be you practicing self-love. Mm-hmm. Loving on yourself, in your divinity, doing the light work. And this is somebody who just may be trapped, stuck in another situation, which is why they were peeping through the peephole, right? Right. They still peeping through the peephole. And then wait a minute. Are they on the rebound? Because that's what was at the bottom of the deck, still on the table. Look, they still watching you and on the rebound. Yeah, let me go ahead and do it. Let's use this deck. They running from their shadow work collective. Wow. And they just might be behind the scenes trying to hack your accounts. This energy thrives on intrusion and manipulation, seeking to breach boundaries and exploit vulnerabilities for personal gain. So this could be somebody who's watching you not only, through the peephole, but watching you online, trying to find cracks in your boundaries, hoping that they could find a way to get back in by trying to watch for you, your weak spots, trying to see if you still, or if they still got a chance to come in. That's what they watching for. Thank you, Spirit. They trying to find cracks in your boundaries, trying to see if there's a way they could still get in. Wow, that part is still at the bottom of the deck, collective. That's what they doing. The Sisyphus. Okay, Spirit told me to take this one too. It landed on both. You see that, y'all? Okay, here we go. New life. Step into a new timeline where fresh beginnings and new life await, offering endless possibilities and renewed hope. You getting a new life from this Ice King collective by getting a mature man. Virgo energy. It says, your meticulous nature and dedication bring excellence and reliability. Just remember to embrace imperfections and find balance in your pursuit of perfection. Wow. So now remember, we saw the 9 card right here on the enamel, which is giving Hermit energy, because the Virgo card could also be the Hermit card in tarot. By you being and operating out of self-love energy, you going in the Hermit and loving on yourself, you are being given a new life. And this past energy is going to be left in the past because they're stuck somewhere. Ancient spiritual battle. See, yeah, this is an ancient spiritual battle that's been going on for years and years. Look, was it timelines and timelines? Ancient spiritual battles remind us of the ongoing fight between good and evil, showing the timeless quest for balance. See, this is somebody who, again, lifetime after lifetime, you've been battling with this devil energy, with this person who is in dark energy. All they care about is money. So you're breaking a generational curse, leaving this Ice King in the past, and Spirit is now granting you a new life, and you will be meeting a twin flame energy, because this twin is stuck in bondage to their dark entities. Come on, Spirit. They're going through judgment. This card says, facing unexpected hardships that push you to grow and learn. Confronted with choices that test your integrity. Experiencing profound realizations that steer you toward a higher path. Encountering the results of past actions, teaching justice and balance. Receiving unexpected blessings that align you with your purpose. You called judgment on somebody, collective. That's what you did. Yes. And that judgment is them being left behind and you getting a new life. Spirit told me to grab this card. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. 2 cards for the twin flame. This is someone who you called judgment on because they broke your heart. For wearing a mask with you. You see that? For wearing a mask, being this joker energy. Yeah. This person, it says heartbreak brings profound sorrow, but it also opens the door to healing and personal growth. Embrace the pain, for it will guide you to a stronger, wiser self. Now this person is having to go through that. They broke your heart, and now they're feeling like their heart is broken. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation, because now they're stuck somewhere they don't want to be at and having to embrace the pain. But they keep trying to push it off of them because all they care about is money, right? But see, that love of money is coming back on them. Experiencing profound realizations that's, what's it say? Steer you toward a higher path. See, this is what's happening. This wanderer. It says the wanderer leaps into new beginnings with joy and trust, embracing the unknown with open arms. Yet, caution is urged. A recklessness and naivety may lead astray. Somebody who could still be wearing a mask, collective, thinking they could come back in towards you. Because they trying to say they still love you now. They want you back. This is somebody who's having a temper tantrum right now because the reality is setting in. They can't leave the situation where they're at. Bursts of uncontrollable emotions that disrupt and create chaos, reflecting inner turmoil. Yeah, this is somebody who's breaking, y'all. They breaking down because they are submerged in all these feelings that they never got a chance to tell you. They're drowning in emotions, unable to stay afloat, overwhelmed by their own feelings. Yeah. Because they need to love themselves, collective. They do. This is someone who really doesn't love themselves. Self-love is the key to your power. Embrace it and watch yourself thrive. This is somebody who's submerged in their feelings right now and wanting to come back in and be a rebound. But I don't think Spirit's going to allow that to happen, collective. Okay? You know, they got some lessons to learn here. They do. They got to learn how to love themselves. Maybe they'll be learning that from you. After you've walked away from them. You see that? Because that's what you did. Because you loved yourself more. You chose to walk away from this cold-hearted, ruthless person of no integrity, no ethics. They threw all that in the trash to the highest bidder. See, they let money really be their ruler. Collaborated with a third party, somebody who they thought had more money, thought they'd be able to get rich quick, is what I just heard. They thought they would get rich quick, only for this person to be on the rebound. Wow. So this card fell in my lap just like that. But we got this Ten of Cups here. Somebody who wants to be happy with you. Collective, seeing you as their Ten of Cups. And they don't want you to hold back from them. With this Four of Pentacles in the reverse and crossing. But you are being divinely guided to. And that's why they're having this Tower moment. This is somebody who doesn't want you to hold back from them. But you are. And you're getting new love. I see it, Spirit. How it flipped over, I don't know, but I see it. I seen it. There we go. There it is. Look, Six of Pentacles energy. Somebody who now wants equal reciprocity. Because they see you as their Two of Cups. A soulmate. But collective. What did we say? You are being divinely guided to hold back from this person now. Because they still are a Joker energy. They need to love themselves. This is now their lesson. You know, wow, double confirmation of the King of Swords coming out. Somebody wanting to talk to you now. Somebody who could be separated from someone else just for the moment. Which is why they're on the rebound. Wanting to come in with a small offer. They still want to come in this Page energy, thinking they're a King of Swords towards this Nine of Pentacles, which is you. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Now we get the Page of Cups flipping out. Somebody who wants to apologize. But look at them, collective. Still in this Page energy. You see that, collective? Still in the Page energy. This is somebody who needs to love themselves. But they said now they love you. Collective. I'm going to get a closing message for y'all. And then I'm going to get out of here, okay? Because this right here, you deserve an emperor, not a page. Right? You see how we still got the payback here. Somebody getting karma, getting a payback, because now you gonna be holding back from them, right, collective? That's karma. Safe space, energy. Somebody seeing you as they safe space, emotional sanctuary, comfortable solitude, protected vulnerability. Here I am safe. Maybe this is you choosing to protect your space from this person, right? That's the payback. You like, no, you're not coming to interrupt my safe space. No, you're not. That's why you holding back. You said it's okay for me to be vulnerable right here in my own space, away from you. Collective, that's their payback, right? And you've become an influencer now. So you definitely got to protect your space. You can't be letting everybody come in, to your area of protection. Wow, really, Spirit? Okay. Really? Okay. Look, that's it. That's all I need. Closing messages for the collective. First card. This is somebody you might need to leave on red, collective, okay? Because they want to come back in. They want to bounce back. But you have let them go. You have let go of all your feelings for this person, right? Right. Spirit is saying releasing grudges, emotional freedom, forgiving yourself and others. Free your heart. You have freed your heart and you have let go of this person, but they have not let go of you, collective. Somebody who knows now that you guys have a past life, but this could be your past life karmic. Okay, collective? You getting new love coming in. It keeps coming up every time, no matter what deck I use. This is somebody who could be worried about you leaving them on red right when they want to bounce back, right? But this is somebody who said they know now that they love you. Confirmation. They know now that they love you, but y'all see this card that came up after the past life? Somebody who wants to recharge. Somebody who wants to come get energy from you. Energy vampire. Okay? Somebody who's coming in to catfish you. Wow, what you don't see coming. They coming in to catfish you, collective. And invade your safe space. Don't let them do it, collective. Okay? They still in dark energy. Spirit said, continue to listen to your guidance from above. Leave this person on red, because all they trying to do is recharge off you. All right, collective. I'm going to leave it there. Till the next time, don't forget to like, y'all, and hype if you can. I appreciate it. Much love and light. And until the next time, namaste.